Welcome back, guys. It's Maverick here with another episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. So, in this episode, I do believe we're gonna get Nanami going up against Mahito here. So hopefully it's gonna turn out well. I would hate for Nanami to be killed off this early because, well, I kind of really relate with his character. I love his design and I love the attitude that he brings. So, but then again, the curse that he's going up against, Mahito, certainly seems to be even beyond special grade, right? This is definitely a level which probably very few sorcerers in the world can actually take on. So hopefully he comes out of it unscathed. But if nothing else, at least I'm hoping we have a pretty brilliant fight there. And then, of course, we also have the entire thing with Itadori going against Yoshino, investigating the situation and whatnot, which is, well, let's see how they make it, right? I kind of feel like that's sort of like a side dish to the big battle that's going on. Or perhaps it's going to be reversed around. Who knows? Let's get into the episode. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, was it like Final Destination or something? Okay. And a kick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be dead in this episode. If he wasn't dead already. I don't think he's one of those that were killed last episode, right? They're all dead. Anyways, man, it certainly gets your blood boiling, right? You're like, ah. Now the thing about, I guess I can't really relate that much because, all the schools that I've been to, it's not that these cases didn't happen. They happened off, like, out of school. Because, most people know not to mess with a school authority and whatnot. Anyways, I made the hypothesis last episode that perhaps Mahito um managed to show up in front of Yoshino directly because he is harboring this sort of hatred within him, right? I do wonder. I mean, certainly he has to have some sort of affiliation or affinity towards curses and whatnot. But I do wonder if it's a combination of that and the fact that he harbors these kinds of negative emotions that's causing uh, Nahida to hold on. Oh, he does know the original phrase. Yeah, indeed, it's different country as well. But I and Suki, hmm, I guess it makes a bit more sense actually with the English translation. But is there really such a big difference between I and Suki? I guess I can encompass stuff not just between. Hmm. Okay, I should probably pay more attention to what's happening on screen right now. Not necessarily. Maybe you just haven't reached the level of indifference. What? So why do you live? This definitely seems more akin to being brainwashed into a cult. Alright. Is he gonna school to kill them? Or they might not even be at school. Didn't we have like this exact same scene 2 or 3 episodes ago? Really? Yeah, that's kind of smart. Apprehend him. Run! So that would mean, yeah, yeah, that makes sense. It actually makes a lot of sense, actually. How can they be sure that the cursed spirit is only going to attack him? They need to isolate him first? Yeah. They're both really confident of their abilities. Well, considering Goto trusts Nanami. Hmm. Oof. I have a feeling that his sword, or whatever that thing is, actually does have a blade. I guess I should call it a knife, would be better. The shape of his. Oh, damn. He's like, enough of this shit. This guy has his priorities straight. Friends with him? Oh, so it is actually one of those. Yee. Is he dead? Why? Why did you? Oh, because they didn't. They didn't realize there's someone there. You are such a idiot. All right, isolated him. I'll bring him in. Okay, how exactly is this gonna work? Hmm. Keeping. Yeah, because he needs to measure them. Mm. Just take out the stores, and that'll end all the problems. Uh, yeah. So did he already do something for him? Okay. I think this might be time for a tactical retreat, Nanami. Yeah, tactical retreat. Yeah, this is obviously the top of special grades. Damn. Oh, god damn it! We're done? Ah! And just as things are about to get in. Oh, man. You know something is good when you don't even notice the time slipping by. Ah! God dang it. Alright, see you guys for the Jujutsu roll. Alright, let's watch the Jujutsu roll in 3, 2, 1, play. Someone's wearing it. Hey, they're an endangered species! Oh. Well, you're not endangered. You're dead meat. What else is left? Oh. She can't do anything against him. Oh well. Alright, see you guys after this. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of gum. Alright, so Nanami didn't exactly say this, but that's what I was feeling when he was like, yeah, I'm going into overtime now, and that entire scene, oh, that's so good. You know that an episode or a series pacing and storyboarding is really good when, time flies by and then you're like, what, it's over already? Dude, I want to see what's gonna happen next, right? It keeps you in this sense of wanting more, right? And I feel like any anime that manages to do that is doing something really, really, really well, right? You got to keep the audience hyped up for the next episode. It's just good practice, right? And really, the entire episode was great. Even the fighting scenes, if you think about it, there wasn't really all that much stellar fighting scenes, right? But the way that they managed to create that sort of situation and create that sort of environment, we know the odds, we know how powerful that Mahito is. We know that Nanami is kind of outclassed, and then saying that, hey, I still got a trump card here, and having all that here, and also with the way that his character just is, basically, still feeling kind of disinterested in everything, even though he seems to be facing imminent doom or whatnot. So, oh, I just love it. Even the Juju stroll, the Juju Sampo in this one was quite funny as well. Like everything is just coming together, right? So, anyways, in the fight between Nanami and Mahito, I do feel like probably even with this power up, Mahito's not really going to feel threatened in any way. He is a special grade after all, and probably one of the top special grades, I would say. So at the very least, though, I feel like Nanami would be able to at least not suffer any long-lasting injury to himself or to his life, right? So I have a little bit more confidence in him surviving and being able to fight another day once more. So that's basically the entire part with him, and I do hope that next episode we do get to see a bit more cooler kind of battle interactions and all that. As for the rest of the episode, I mean, we spent like basically almost over half of the episode talking about Yoshino, right? And certainly he is having. No, I feel for the dude. I'm looking at being bullied like that, and not only just, you know, verbal abuse or whatnot, but actual physical violence as well. Like that really gets your blood boiling and whatnot. I'm actually not still entirely sure if the people who were bullying him were the same ones who already died in the movie theater. Like I know 3 of them were, right? The ones who were teaching him a lesson to appease a girl, right? But like the ones in the club room, were they the same people? I'm not entirely sure here. So I mean, for Yoshino's sake, I hope they were the same people, and you know, and the reason I'm saying this is not because, oh, I think they deserve to die or anything, but actually more in terms of preserving Yoshino's own life and innocence, right? Because I feel like even though he's certainly getting really moody and really edgy and all that, he still hasn't really done anything yet, right? Even if he has already gotten powers from Mahito and all that, he can still walk away from all of this, and I feel like that is exactly what Itadori is trying to do here, even inadvertently, right? And by the way, this I feel like, you know, if I'm not particularly a big watcher of shonen or anything, but if there are shonen main characters I like, it's definitely ones like Itadori, who instead of yapping about being, you know, and wanting to do the right thing and all that, just does it, right? He just does it. He's considerate of others directly in and those considerations are directly reflected within his actions and all that. He just goes and does it, right? And doesn't really make a big deal and tries to, I don't know, tries to hype himself up or anything. And it's definitely my preferred kind of main character in shonen. So, you know, good on him. Anyways, so I feel like with someone like with Itadori who has entered Yoshino's life here, probably it will give him some pause as to whether or not he should go through this entire, you know, I hate the world kind of thing and go along with Mahito's plans, right? So he hasn't really done anything yet. He can still be brought back to the, I guess, side of good or whatnot. So hopefully he doesn't go off the deep end immediately and starts killing people left and right, because once he does, I feel like he is beyond saving, and he is probably going to have to be put down, right? As you know, it's just the if you're going to do bad stuff, you're going to have a bad end, and that's it. It doesn't matter how big of a sob story your original, you know, story or background is. Once you start crossing the line, you have to go, right? I don't think, especially in terms of shonen, there's any way for someone who crosses the line, who actively hurts other people, to suddenly be able to be whitewashed and brought back, right? So yeah, he still has an opportunity here. Oh, and by the way, that entire sort of philosophical talk about I guess not even quite philosophical talk, the wordplay between Aishiteru, or sorry, not Aishiteru, but and Suki, right? I think, I mean, I'm not exactly sure if the meaning really came across, or if there's really such a big difference between these two, because in most of the, certainly has lots of interpretations, but mostly the more commonly accepted translations are actually love for I, and then Suki you would probably use something like, right? Although you can say I really like someone, and you know, even in English, right? What's the difference between love and really liking someone, right? It's kind of an ambiguous kind of thing. So I'm not really sure if that entire argument in regards to the phrasing and whatnot actually made a whole lot of sense, but that's not the point, right? The point is certainly Yoshino hates the world. Certainly Yoshino wants to do something about all that. He feels that nobody ever did something for him, in essence. And so that's why I feel like Itadori being here is going to be a way to save Yoshino, because you know, he's going to be like, oh, somebody actually is doing something for you. Because certainly Mahito, well, sort of agreeing with Yoshino's ideas and whatnot, and also giving him how should I say it? Giving him the abilities to do something about his life and all that. You know, you have to think that one of the biggest reasons why Yoshino is willing to listen to Mahito is probably also because he's actually someone who can do something for him, right? And that might be one of the few people who have actively tried to do something for him. So with someone like Itadori coming along, we can obviously, you know, infer that probably he's going to be touched by this situation as well. And hey, he might just have a happy ending yet. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. So next one, once again, I'm looking forward to the showdown between Nanami and Mahito. And then I do kind of expect that Itadori and Yoshino are probably going to have to duke it out a little bit. You know, Yoshino's probably not going to be accepting at first and all that. But again, if the worst that he does is sort of let Itadori, you know, get some bruises and punches here and there, I feel like all of that can still be forgiven, and he can still come out of this alive and in one piece, right? So there we go. That's it for episode 10 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Thank you guys. Really looking forward to the next one. Hope you guys are as well, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.